Nancy Pequegnat, and I'm an acrylic painter. I actually started painting like as soon as I could hold a crayon. It's always been my form of expression, like right from being a toddler. In fact, one of my pieces over there actually has some pictures that I did when I was like 5 and 6, put right into the painting. Good feelings and bad, I've always used it as my way to express. When I was about 15, went to an alternative school, and there was this guy there who was from the Ontario College of Art, but he came and volunteered at our school. As soon as we went to his studio, there was just something in me that says, I want this. I called my show Travel Stories and Me. It really is just all me. I don't paint just because like, oh, that's pretty, or I see a picture of somebody else. It has to be something that I've experienced in some way, or that's touched me deeply. Usually, if I'm happy, I tend to draw what's around me, and when I'm dealing with harder emotions, I tend to draw more of the me side of the wall. The other is just places I've experienced that have touched me on some level for some reason. I mainly just kind of play. Not every piece turns out the same. I guess I have my own style, but I do try and push that and play with that. There are some sentimental pieces like this one. That's my grandpa, and it's such a strong memory. We spent time at our cottage every summer, and they had a trailer right outside our cottage, and he was in the First World War. I have a lot of memories of him sitting in front of his trailer with the tablecloth, with his little typewriter, writing his memoirs. I have the book that he was working on. It's about that thick, all from his life experience and experiences in the First World War. Art is my life. I feel like it's my purpose in life. I feel like I don't know that I know how to exist without it. I paint because I need it. It's like breathing. What's really worked for me is 2 things. One is putting the time in. Like over the last couple of years, my art's changed a lot, and I think it's improved a lot. I would do paintings every so often, and then I really focus. So I'm always working on a painting, and I've always got 1 or 2 going. Challenging myself has been a big one. I could never draw water. It was just something that I struggled with. So I sat there and started focusing on water paintings. And I just kept painting water until I became comfortable. On top of water, I really struggled with structures and buildings, and in a way, I still do, but they often turn out the best. And I'll spend a couple of months sometimes, like with the Savannah, Georgia building there and the tunnel one there, because I'm struggling with 2-point perspective in the tunnel one, where it's getting narrow and smaller one way and narrow and smaller the other way. I had strings out on the carpet, going off in 2 different directions. I have 2 cats that were playing with the strings while I was trying to do it. It was just a real challenge, and not always enjoyable, but I'm trying to always push those boundaries of what I'm able to do.